Owning a small business in a dying industry is hard enough, but when that business is also located in an area with the second highest cost of living in the entire United States, it becomes nearly impossible to stay afloat without grinding yourself to exhaustion. So what happens when I try to take a week off to escape over 1 million tourists that descend on my small town of Salem, Massachusetts every October? Well, this video will give you a brief glimpse into the panicked rush to tie up loose threads in both my computer repair business and my personal life. So let's kick off this adventure with a small glimpse into the morning commute to my store.
Where do we go?
What are the witches doing in a beauty store? After picking up our packages that need to be shipped out, we're on the road again to head to my parents' place so I can clean out my dad's computer and deliver a much-deserved birthday present.
Well, hello there. Hey, Daisy.
What's going on? I like your Gohan shirt.
She wants freedom.
I feel the same way when I'm at Salem Techsperts.
Yep.
My dad's been asking me to clean his computer out for a while now, and this is one of the negatives of owning a small repair business. Everything and everyone in your life gets neglected because you simply don't have time for anything else except for the business. You work 12-hour days, come home, eat, sleep, wake up, and repeat the process. Then on the weekends, when you finally have some free time, you're too burned out to do anything but rest. So this cleaning is long overdue.
Collecting, bitch. You know what it is. Scrubbing dust with a brush that I stole from your kids. Ask your mom about my wrist. Ask your wife about her boyfriend. I'm the greatest in this biz. Enough dust over Portland.
Now that the computer is clean and our nightmare fuel tanks are full, it's time to test the computer by playing my dad's favorite game, Gran Turismo 4. But I'm in a gambling mood, so I put $100 up to whoever can get the fastest lap on the legendary Trial Mountain.
You can try though, holy That's what you get from cheating.
Food's here. You guys want to go down and help the guys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down.
Alright.
Alright. Suckers.
Well, I may be out $100, but at least I can walk home to my good old super reliable G35 that's never let me down. So if anybody's looking for a 2008 Infiniti G35X Sport with 130,000 miles, well maintained, but in need of a starter, send an email to salemtexperts@gmail.com.
Stretch Armstrong.
What the hell's that?
You're a 90s kid, aren't you?
No, I'm a 70s kid.
Black don't crack. So Stretch Armstrong was a toy that you stretched and... That's weird. That's the same sound I hear in my bedroom when I'm downstairs at night. But I'm not up there.
Could be the mice.
Yeah, you're probably right. We gotta fix this though. Do we have grease?
Shout out to Diddy. I think we have lubricant.
Do we have a 50-gallon drum of baby oil? Alright, where's this? Whoa, there's a screw here. Well, somebody's computer missing a screw.
It's weight reduction.
Weight reduction.
Power to weight ratio.
What's squeaking, you think?
Well, it's tough to say because your house is so far from here.
What?
All right.
I put this all up here by myself. I'm gonna lube up everything. This chair is gonna have a freak off. Oh God, there's oil on the floor.
That's what she said.
We're gonna be slip sliding around, breaking necks, OSHA, workers' comp. You think it's gonna stain my pants?
Yeah.
Good.
The greatest technician that's ever lived.
Salem chair spurts here. Stretch Armstrong was a toy back in the day. It was an little action figure type thing. He was stretchy, so he was made out of some kind of material. It was like a rubbery material where you could stretch him out and then they would like, you know, flop around, then go right back to where it was. They were expensive. I never had one. My friend had one.
I used to get them from the mailman all the time. They were called rubber bands.
Well, they were fun. I reminisce of happier times. Because today is not going to be a happy time. Today I have to wrap up all this nonsense that we have here at the shop. Laptop with a potential LCD cable. This guy right here.
Yo, is that a sidekick?
That is not a sidekick. That is a Sony Vaio VGN UX-T80p. Look at this. That is a handheld computer. Probably one of the very first handheld computers. Windows XP, designed for Vista. If anybody could tell me, I need a hard drive for this thing. That's the Wi-Fi antenna. But I can't find one that's like reasonably priced. So if anybody can find a hard drive for this, it's an SSD. I need an SSD for this. I'm gonna do a RAM upgrade. I wanna max this thing out in a future video. This is not today's video. I just got that in today. This guy, the LCD cable, I need to mess with. I think that's what it is. And this is a friggin' cool HP. It's an HP ZBook. It's a kind of like a tablet thing. I forget what the actual model number is, but this thing's awesome. These are really, really cool machines. Probably one of the best things HP has ever made. This is what happens when HP actually applies themselves to engineering something that's worth a shit. This guy just wants a big upgrade. I'm not gonna do him yet either. He's gonna be done when I get back from vacation, but we just got both these mail-ins today.
And my mic cut off here, but this PC belongs to my elderly neighbor who's a retired pilot and he uses it to play flight simulators. So I'm helping him out by updating the BIOS since they have a really old version and I want to apply the microcode patch that Intel released for their 13th and 14th gen CPUs. An easy job, assuming the PC even turns on.
You didn't hit the power button. On the back?
That's on, dude.
Nah, dog.
The greatest technician that's ever lived.
They wouldn't believe it. They wouldn't believe shit like that. I don't even want to put it in the video because they won't believe it. It's staged. No, I'm not fucking stupid.
You know, I feel like I wouldn't make this mistake so often if connecting the power cord were as easy as connecting to Private Internet Access, today's video sponsor. Private Internet Access is a virtual private network app, or VPN for short. And for those of you that don't know, a VPN is an app that hides your IP address and safeguards your internet connection through an encrypted tunnel. So even if a hacker is on the same Wi-Fi network as you trying to steal your valuable info, they won't be able to see your real IP or intercept your precious data. And along with being able to use an unlimited number of devices at once, PIA is available for every platform you see here and more. Combine all this with a no-log policy, and it's a no-brainer that I've been personally using PIA for over a decade, which is why I've given it the title of the greatest VPN that's ever lived. And now I get to share it with you, because using my code below, you can get an 83% discount on PIA, which is only $2.03 a month. And even better, you get 4 extra months for free. Just check out the link in the description and start protecting yourself today.
Speed.
I fucking hate this job, dude.
Updating the BIOS on modern motherboards is super easy now, but people still get scared to do it, so this is a common service I offer at my shop. All I do is just go to the motherboard's website, download the BIOS to a USB drive, enter M-Flash mode, stick the USB in, and flash.
All right, we're gonna go to M-Flash.
Mail's flash.
Here's your flash mode. All right, that's us right here. That's us. That is us.
That is sus.
Are you sure? Just like this file. And are we absolutely positive? Let's make sure. Current BIOS. Yep. So we are, woo, look at that. We're going up a year. Yes. BIOS is updating. Don't shut down or restart system. All right, you want to make sure not to press the button or touch the USB when this happens, because if you do, you can really harm yourself or your computer. Ah! Jeez. I gotta get a new spawn point. Looking fresh though, huh?
Not bad for a dead man walking.
Take these MKBHDs, baby. 251s. All right, now that that is done, we're gonna go on to this thing. So his screen, I don't wanna give you guys a seizure because these colors are crazy, but his screen's all messed up. He said he replaced this screen already, and it's doing the same thing that the old screen did. This is common with an LCD cable, but it's only common if it does not work on HDMI, so it works. So that means there's an issue with the display itself. First thing, oh God, this thing's gross. All right, so a few screws. I already removed the screws here, so I didn't have to do it and waste your time. So panel pops right off. Suction cup, always good. Battery disconnect, kill the power. And it looks like the LCD cable for this goes underneath the motherboard, so shout out to MSI for making a simple job a absolute headache. Thank you very much, you guys are awesome.
Now before removing the heatsink to check the cable, I want to check the LCD side of the cable to make sure it was installed properly. The problem is these displays are held in by adhesive, not screws. And since my customer already replaced the LCD, I have no idea how he reapplied the adhesive. Which means I'm going into this repair blind with the possibility of breaking the display and costing myself a few $100, negating any profit I would make from this job. Thankfully, he only used a small strip at the bottom, which 99% alcohol took right out, and the LCD cable is locked in and undamaged from this side, meaning the problem lies with the other end, so that heatsink has to come out one way or another. Without a shield on either side, the LCD cable is raw dogging every piece of debris and every strand of pube that gets sucked in through the fan and embedded into the copper lines inside of the cable itself. This leads to the lines being damaged and problems like this random flickering occurring. This same design flaw is the exact mistake that Apple made with their trackpad cable in the 2015 13-inch MacBook Pros. So good job, MSI.
So what sucks with a customer is if this was just an LVDS cable that was located in a normal place instead of under the heatsink, he wouldn't have to pay me for a thermal paste replacement. And this is a intense thermal paste replacement job. There's so many chips that are covered with thermal putties. This job is probably gonna be like an hour and a half. So we ordered the cable, and when I get back from vacation, we are gonna replace that. I'll probably make a short of this one. I probably won't make another long form of this because you guys already saw. I am gonna tape his LCD back on properly too, because this, you can't go around with an LCD like that. It's gonna flop out and break. If you own a small business, don't ever expect to go on vacation. And when you do go on vacation, expect to come back to an absolute shit show that makes you not even want to go on vacation in the first place. Every single vacation I've ever had in the past 10 years, I've been working on vacation. And I'm going to be working on vacation this time too. Okay, all right. All right, so now it's just a matter of time for the part to come in and... Why is the phone buzzing? The phone's you put the voicemail on, right?
Yes.
What the hell is this? Okay. Hi. I just called here about 15 or 20 minutes ago. No, you didn't. No one's called all day. And the man I spoke to said that you can take walk-ins.
We all know that's not true.
We haven't taken a walk-in since June. So I drove all the way over here to discover that you're not taking in walk-ins and you're full. He told me to bring it in, and I did. Who is he? I'm the only one that answers the phone. So I'm kind of confused here. Yeah, it makes fucking two of us, bud. I called about the laptop that won't turn on, so I'm gonna have to look around for another place then. I was misled. Sorry about that. Or actually, I think you owe the apology. Guy clearly got us confused with somebody else, but it's my fault, right? That's a 1-star review because he called the wrong place. Now that that's taken care of, the last but not least, this HP laptop. This is a disgusting, atrocious mess. You don't say. Broken hinge. All right. So the customer wants to upgrade this, and this one's a quick fix because all we have to do to upgrade this
Thank you so much if you've made it this far, and please consider subscribing if you want to see more videos from me in the future. And if you're already subscribed, feel free to become a member by hitting that join button below. Your support is much appreciated. And speaking of supporters, here's a shout out to the greatest supporters that ever lived. Abdul Azim Patel, Mr. Payne and Nico the Motherless, Some Aspie, the greatest mod that's ever lived, Met Zerification, Roman Schvetz, Silent Night Kit, Big Q, Smutnik Kidek, Neon Blue 1, Toby Beef, Bob the Weed Bunny, JPBQ, the one and only Cal Murdoch, Limus Lemus touching my penis, Aaron Shepard, Redguard 153, Fred Simonovsky, Stephen B, Jacob Holmes, Will Thinks Things, George Tully, and Huda, Masquerade P, Dakota Roney, the one and only, Joel Larson, Fuckstick 9000, Pierce, Killjoy 6645, Daniel S88, Eric Danos, Dave of the Dark Variety, Dark Dave, Bloody Queef 69, Fireworks Blow Up, and of course, Jake the Snake 3221. Deadly Windex, Christian Kabuto, not Ammonite, May Brooks, Greatest Hope, the greatest hope that's ever lived, and last but not least, Asa Kavanaugh, or Asa Kavanaugh. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. You are the reason I'm able to do any of this YouTube stuff, so thank you so much. And I'll be working on vacation, so I'll catch you in the next one.